In a job search, little things can make a big difference. A little thing that makes a big difference is simply knowing what actually works and what doesn't matter. A big problem in the world of the job search and resume writing is majoring in minors. Many resume writing tips you run into on the internet and in other places will focus on shiny objects, little things that do not really matter. That is when things can get confusing. One thing that matters is getting interviews. I think we can all agree on that. We all need to focus on getting interviews when writing resumes and submitting resumes, but there are people who will claim to be resume experts who will focus on things that do little or nothing toward getting the interview. Some so-called experts will focus on fancy formats for the resume. They will obsess over the color of the paper. They will spend a great deal of time choosing the right font. They tell you to worry about the length of your resume. Some even resort to gimmicks to get you noticed. These are things that do little to help you get the interview. Don't freak out about the looks of your resume. Sure, you need to make your resume look nice, but you don't have to go nuts. Some so-called experts will tell you to use columns in your resume. Not a good idea. Some might tell you to put a lot of fancy graphics in your resume. Again, not a good idea. Some might tell you to put your photo in the resume. Seldom is that a good idea. A fancy-looking resume is not what gets you noticed by an employer. That is not what sells you to an employer. With today's technology, everyone has a good-looking resume. You can make a good-looking resume from your desktop, laptop, tablet, from your phone if you want to. Here is the problem. When everyone has a great-looking resume, looks do not give you an advantage over the competition. If you were the only good-looking resume, that would be terrific, but you are not the only good-looking resume. The only difference between a resume that is a miserable failure and one that is an unqualified success is content. In other videos, we talk about what works and what doesn't matter, both on the web and off the web, and we explain why. We will talk about methods of writing your resume for your specific product. Of course, that product is you. We will talk about how to focus on your audience, the employers. We talk about job search secrets. Now, of course, there are no real secrets, but there are things that many job candidates don't know about that are very helpful. For example, there are techniques that allow inexperienced resume writers, which includes most of us, to create a resume that will amaze you. Putting together a great job search and a great resume takes some effort, but the benefits will last a lifetime. And if you're thinking of hiring a resume writer, in other videos we will be sharing some ideas that might help you find a good one. Join us at careershaperresume.com. Subscribe and be sure to leave your comments and suggestions. They do get read. Be sure to ring the bell. We update every week, and we'll see you on the other side.